Coming up next on Real Scene TV, we hang out with the cast and crew of Beauty and the Beast. We hear the drum lines of Circle City Classic and the sweet sounds of this year's Broad Ripple Music Fest. Don't go anywhere.
We're Tapes and Tapes, and you're watching Real Scene TV.
You know, I've always believed that people love to buy but hate to be sold. That's why we've established some core values that truly set us apart. It's a code that helps us define our culture. I call it TLC, the Terry Lee Commitment, and it's my promise that you'll be greeted by a friendly staff who will make your visit a real pleasure. After all, everybody needs a little TLC. For yours, come to beautiful Avon and see for yourself. Or call me direct at 272-1000.
Tale as old as time, song as old as rhyme. If you grew up in the early 90s, you probably immediately recognize those lyrics. Yes, it's Disney's animated classic Beauty and the Beast. But the animation comes to life with the Broadway Across America rendition. And Amber gives us the inside look to Belle, her Beast, those talking plates and furniture, all for our Scene in Theater segment.
In this week's Scene in Theaters, we're inviting you to be our guest as we take you behind the scenes of Broadway Across America's Beauty and the Beast.
Hi, I'm Emily Bainey, and I play Belle.
I'm Logan Denninghoff, and I play Gaston.
Right from the moment when I met her, saw her, I said she's gorgeous and I fell.
Hi, I'm Dane Agustinus, and I play the Beast.
Come to see the monster, haven't you?
There are a lot of extra numbers in the show. I'll just talk about mine. I have a number called Me, and it's in the proposal scene in the movie. You might remember Gaston in the white costume. He comes to Belle's house, and they've written another number called Me, and he basically tells Belle how wonderful he is and how she would be foolish not to be with him.
Like you. Exactly.
Well, the Beast in the movie only sings one blurb. Another song called If I Can't Love Her is added, as well as How Long Must This Go On, and If I Can't Love Her reprise. So he gets a little bit more to sing.
Belle also has two new songs, Home, and then kind of the new song that was added after Toni Braxton starred in Beauty and the Beast on Broadway. It's called A Change in Me. Find that I'm similar to Belle in that she is a little feisty. She's not the damsel in distress that needs to be rescued, and I appreciate that about her. And I also find myself to be kind of spirited like her in that way. She's very determined and brave and courageous, and also very sacrificial and selfless. And those are the things that I would desire to be in life.
As old as rhyme, Beauty and the Beast. Tale as old as
And be sure to check out the next production from Broadway Across America, $1 Million Quartet. And for more information, be sure to check us out at realscenetv.com.
Every day is a brand new Odyssey with the staff here at Real Scene TV. Let's see where the Terry Lee Odyssey takes us this time.
Circle City Classic has been a staple here in Indianapolis for more than 25 years. In today's Terry Lee Odyssey, we take a look at some of this year's activities. Well, the tradition of Circle City Classic began as two football teams from HBCUs battling it out on the gridiron, but it has become so much more here in Indianapolis. Indianapolis Mayor Greg Ballard. Talk to me a little. I see you at events like this all the time. Talk to me about the support that you're trying to show to Indianapolis and the community.
Well, we have so many great events in the city, and the Circle City Classics has been one for a long, long time. Plus, this has so much meaning within our city. The parade today, they had the cabaret last night. There's so many events surrounding it. It's really kind of morphed into something more than just a football game. It's really a cultural event in the city.
let's go!
The main thing, I don't want to interrupt. We're about to go to the Battle of the Bands. the importance of this with HBCUs and just period for people who've never been to a historically black college and actually seen this actual event?
Oh man, it is awesome. The Battle of the Bands to me is like, I mean, I like the game, but the Battle of the Bands is just awesome. The talent you see, how they come, how, you know, all the practicing, all the hard work that they put into it, and just to see it all unveiled here, that is absolutely awesome. It's something to see.
What were some of the main things that made that band stand out from the other one for why you chose them to win?
One thing that made them stand out was that the music was a lot clearer. It was well defined. They played it with a lot more precision. The band that won, the marching wasn't as good, but the fact that their music was so much better.
You are the mayor of Indianapolis, so you got to get tough questions.
Okay.
What's your tough question? Who are you rooting for?
That's a great question. You know, the Kentucky State guys were really nice to me the last couple of days, so you know it's kind of nice, but it's not going their way right now. So, but I'm just glad that both teams are out here, and I want both teams to walk away with a good experience. I really do.
Thank you so much, Eric Badler, for taking the time to talk to Real Scene TV.
Thank you.
Coming up next on RSTV, Broad Ripple Music Fest.
Real Scene TV is brought to you by Elite Media. Surround yourself. Clothing for Amber provided by Lee Store de Fayonnaire. Fashion from beginning to end.
Taps and Dolls is the tavern with a twist, located in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. The Dolls can serve you one of over 50 beers they have on tap, and the kitchen is open late to satisfy your hunger needs. Gather your friends and play a round of pool 7 nights a week, or dance the night away with some of Indy's best DJs on Friday and Saturday nights. Taps and Dolls is located on South Meridian Street, across from Blue and right above 6.
247 Sky Bar. The class and sophistication of the yesterday meet the chic modern style of today's nightlife. Take a step back in time and up to the next level. 247 Sky Bar. Featuring nostalgic decor, ample seating, laid-back music, and the classiest drinks in downtown Indianapolis. 247 Sky Bar is located at 247 South Meridian, within walking distance of all major downtown attractions and hotels.
And now, introducing 247 Sky Bar Live, located next door to 247 Sky Bar. Take your concert experience to new heights at our ideally located venue in downtown Indianapolis. Check out the concert series by visiting us on Facebook. At 247 Sky Bar Live, the sky's the limit.
In tonight's music scene, we take you to a place where music lives and thrives. Actually, we're here right now. It's Broad Ripple. There are several music venues here in Broad Ripple, and many of which took part in a weekend-long extravaganza celebrating all genres of music. Correspondent Margaret Medley takes us on the scene of this year's Broad Ripple Music Fest.
There are about a total of about 150 artists performing over the course of 2 days.
I've got a lot of angst to get out. 18 months is a long time to not play a rock show.
I mean, we're influenced from everything from Cheap Trick to PJ Harvey to Van Halen to, gosh, I don't know, Tool.
In this week's music scene, we are taking to the 5th annual Broad Ripple Music Festival, where the mission is to unite the community in which we live, work, and escape to. And Real Scene TV has interviews with national and local recording artists. Let's go.
It started in 2007 and kind of the ashes of another music festival that took place primarily in Broad Ripple. However, it switched focuses from more of a national kind of audience to more of local audience, and the way that we did that is that we started working primarily with local bands, and the goal was basically to build a little bit more attention around the Indiana music scene. And it spans literally every genre imaginable. There's plenty of electronic music, indie rock, of course, hip-hop. There's actually a producer beat battle that's fantastic.
My skin is brown. My hair is black. You're such a clown.
We're Blue Spark, It's kind of hard to describe our musical style. We're all over the board, but a lot of our influences come from, I think, classic rock and 90s alternative. We like to call ourselves with some punk thrown in there. We're definitely a hard rock band. We actually play tomorrow night at Winter Circle, and I know we do open mic there every Sunday night, but our next gig after that we know of is going to be at Peppers on December 16th. It's a Friday.
They're Martelay, kind of. 2/6 of Martelay, 1/3. I'm Matt.
My name is Scott, and I play bass in Martelay, and I currently live in Los Angeles.
Delivering a reason to change what you believe. The word hiatus comes to mind. I had some kids, you know. A lot of other life situations came about. It was time to take a break and kind of reboot. Put some things on the shelf for a while, and now, you know, inspiration is back full force.
Yeah, we've actually started recording. We're going to do it in Indianapolis and Los Angeles, and say February or March, you'll be hearing some new songs from Martelay. Well, all of our old material is still on iTunes. You can download that. We have a Facebook. It's facebook.com/Martelay Music. And you can hear new songs. It's usually how we stay in touch with people, give people updates on what we're up to and where we'll be and what we're working on. So that's a good place, to get the lowdown on us.
All along you wait for something better. One in the world. Is that so hard?
I'm Josh. I play guitar and I sing.
My name's Matt. I play keyboards and horns.
I'm Eric. I play bass and sometimes the shaker.
I'm Jeremy and I play the drums.
And we're Tapes and Tapes.
We decided to make our first EP up in my parents' cabin in northern Wisconsin during the winter time, which seemed like a good idea at the time, and it was an experience.
Yes, definitely an experience. No running water. 3 days with no running water in the snow. A lot of frozen pizza and beer. Our newest record is called Outside, and it came out in January. We put it out on our own label, actually, Ibid Records. We have 3 records, 3 full lengths. Our first full length is The Loon. The second one is called Walk It Off, and the new one is called Outside.
This is Margaret, and to learn more about Broad Ripple Music Festival, log on to RealSceneTV.com.
Thank you so much for watching Real Scene TV, and join us the next episode because we're going to be sitting down with Anderson native and Oscar-nominated singer John McLaughlin and seeing all the amazing fashion from Midwest Fashion Week.
Special thanks to Elite Media, and thank you for watching.
Step, 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 and then you gotta rub your hair. Oh my God! Oh, look at that!
Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.